Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we have a 3-season emergency rebuild for the San Antonio Spurs. So I had no intention of doing this team today until I just heard the horrible news that Dejounte Murray, their promising young point guard, is probably going to miss the entire NBA season, guys. I mean, I have not heard the official timeline yet, but he has torn his ACL. Yes, guys, Mark Bellinelli has torn his ACL, and I'm going to do a 3-season rebuild because, like, I feel so bad for the dude out there. 6'5", 170 pounds, played great last NBA season, at least I should say promising, to the point where, you know, Tony Parker gave this man the starting spot. He went to coach and said Dejounte Murray deserves the starting spot. This guy's been putting in work all summer long and was just ready to go. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, over a steal per 1 steal per game last NBA season. He was ready to take off, guys. This dude was absolutely ready to take off. I feel bad for Spurs fans. I feel bad for this man out there, and it's like, where do you go from here, man, going into the NBA season in less than 2 weeks with your promising starting point guard just out? It's like, what do you do now? But luckily, this team is coached by Greg Popovich, and luckily, you got some really good, talented players on this team. And DeMar DeRozan, I mean, you look at his assists per game, guys, he can always get done passing-wise. So really, what you can ultimately do is run the ball through DeMar DeRozan, and it's like you do have Patty Mills out there, who is a great three-point shooter, good mid-range shooter out there, having play off ball, kind of like what Mario Chalmers used to do for LeBron James and the Miami Heat. He was listed as point guard, but he was more of a catch and shoot. So that's the route you can go with. You got LaMarcus Aldridge out there, who's never been great at passing, but I mean, always averaged like 1 or 2 assists out there. He could probably improve in that department if he tried hard enough. Pau Gasol, always a solid passing big man, but he's like 50 now, so I guess he's 38. But yeah, man, Rudy Gay can score the basketball. So yeah, 3-season rebuild. The goal is to try to find a new point guard for this team, though, at least for this first season, because, like I said, it can take a few seasons to really bounce back from like a torn ACL out there. So as far as like point guards and free agency, nothing impressive. You know, at this point that a team like the Phoenix Suns would have scooped up one of those guys. So nothing too good there. We're probably gonna have to do a trade, guys. We're probably gonna have to do a trade to get this done. So as far as like who I want to trade, I mean, it's tough because Pau Gasol 80 overall, but 2 years, $60 million contract. Rudy Gay is on a 1-year deal, so that's good at least. But even if you trade Pau or Rudy Gay, really the only trade value we have, because you don't want to get rid of these two guys, then it's like you're left with a weaker center in Jakob Poeltl, although I do like him a lot. I think he'll become a good NBA player. Or you're left with essentially no small forward, and then we have to do something via trade to get that done too. Lonnie Walker, 6'5", when he gets back healthy, he has a torn meniscus right now. He's going to be gone for the first, portion of the NBA season. But as far as point guards I want to go for, I mean, Dennis Schroeder would be cool, although I don't see the Thunder giving him up. So you gotta go with the guy that's probably gonna be on the trade block. And I was kind of deciding maybe Kemba Walker. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe like a Terry Rozier now that Kyrie Irving is staying back with the team. So let's see what we can actually get for a Terry Rozier in this case. No trade offers are found, so that's not great for us. I mean, you got Patrick Beverley, good defensive guy. Mike Conley would not be too bad. Yes, he does have a 2-year +1 player option for $30 million. But he just seems like a type of point guard that would work well in a Greg Popovich type of system out there. Looking at the trades offered up, you are looking at trading away Rudy Gay and Pau Gasol. So yeah, you take on that contract, but that does give time for Dejounte to get back, 2 or 3 seasons, whatever it takes to get back healthy. Rudy Gay on a 1-year deal. It's like we could try to re-sign him back after this season. Not that big a deal. And then Pau Gasol, I mean, I'd rather just start Jakob anyway. So really, it's just Rudy Gay we're missing out on here. So we can either get Andrew Harrison or Wayne Selden Jr. back. None of one of those guys is really going to help us. But yeah, man, I feel like in this case, it makes sense to do it. So I'm going to do this trade and get Mike Conley on this team. And then, of course, Pau Gasol gets to go back, have a homecoming with the Memphis Grizzlies. And Rudy Gay, he was actually once on the Grizzlies too. So that's kind of cool to see. So yeah, man, so all of a sudden the roster looks like this. I mean, we still got to make some changes out there. It's not going to be done this way. 6'5" for Mark Bellinelli. So, like, if you put him at small forward, he does go up to 78 overall. So, this will bring some 3-point shooting out there for us. And then Jakob probably goes to the center position, right, for the starting center position. He's a guy that's going to bring you, some rebounding out there, average 9 a game for Toronto. That was in a bench role. And also a really good shot blocker, which is something that the Spurs have not had in a little bit of time. So, I don't know, man. I like it. I like what the team looks like now. I love Mike Conley in the backcourt with DeRozan because he does bring this team 3-point shooting, which was what kind of like one of the issues with the backcourt when Dejounte Murray was in the lineup was, how much like spacing can you have with that type of team out there. We definitely got to fix up this lineup though a little bit more. Let's go with like a 9-man rotation. I'm good with that. I definitely need a backup center though at this point, man. Yeah, we definitely need a backup center. So let me just toss on these minutes right here real quick, man. I'm going to go find one real quick. Free agency. We got What do we got for backup centers there? Anybody decent? I mean, Al Jefferson, he pretty much what Pau Gasol is, just like an offensive-oriented guy at this point. I guess I'll sign him up for 1 season. Why not? He's a veteran. He only wants the minimum, so that's pretty cool, actually. He might try to start for us, but that's not going to happen under my watch. Or maybe it will. No, it won't. It definitely won't. Yeah, we want to get Marco right there. Yo, quit trying to take so freaking starting minutes, man. You're not that type of player no more, bro. You never was, really. Okay, we got that rotation going. Switch out Al with you. Get you at about 27. Get you down to about 20 a game. I say Al Jefferson can definitely pull that off. Marco at about 33. I mean, we need like our star players playing a lot, unfortunately speaking, man, because we just don't really have the depth. About 15 minutes left right here. Let's go with, how tall is Wayne? He's 6'5". I feel like he can play some small forward. Plus, we will get Lonnie Walker back eventually this NBA season. So, yeah, this is the lineup for the first season. If the team doesn't do good, it's fine. We'll get a draft pick, but I feel like floor spacing was addressed. I feel like Jakob addressed a lot of issues out there too. Let's go ahead, guys, simulate this first NBA season, see just how good this San Antonio Spurs team can really do. Okay, so the team had a record of 33-48 on the season. DeMarcus Cousins MVP, Luka Doncic Rookie of the Year. Now, despite the bad record, you do have to think about it positively in the sense that the team still has really good players, right? So even if they end up not doing so well this season because of chemistry and injury issues, you still end up with a really good pick in the draft. And the Spurs are always known for getting really good picks out there anyway. You get Dejounte back next season, things will be good to go. So, I mean, I'm excited to do this with this rebuild, guys, because usually the Spurs are not that bad where you get a lottery pick. So I'm really curious who we can get out there. Looking at player stats on the season, though, 23 for DeMar DeRozan, 5 assists. LaMarcus had a good season. Mike Conley played great. I mean, that was our big three. Marco Bellinelli probably struggled on defense. Was probably like the Achilles heel of this team. Al Jefferson, decent off the bench scoring wise. Jakob, 9 rebounds per game, 2 blocks, still showing pretty good promise out there. Lonnie Walker, he did play towards halfway through the season. Got about 20 minutes a game, 7 points out there, 2 assists, so he definitely has room to improve. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs. I'm just ready to go. I have no idea what draft pick we're going to have out there because 33 wins in the Western Conference, that's got to be, I'm going to say probably like 13th in the conference out there. So do I expect it to happen? I'm not quite sure, but like I said, when you lose your starting point guard like that, you just never know, man. Like, you might just go out there and just, chemistry might just be a big time issue, right? So we got Golden State, Houston against Toronto and Boston in the conference finals. Looks like we are going to have the Raptors versus the Rockets, and Rockets gonna win, man? Nope. Oh, we got the Raptors winning, of course. 4-3. Okay, so getting to this offseason right here, I believe Greg Popovich should still be coach, hopefully. If not, then we are gonna have to re-sign him back. And yeah, we definitely got to offer him back up because you would just hope he would just stay around forever, right? But that's not gonna happen, unfortunately, as people just they retire one day, right, guys? But we're gonna give him a lot of money to stick around, and yeah, sign him up. We're good there. All right, perfect. NBA draft time. Please, man, we need that next Tim Duncan on this team. I'm thinking I definitely need a small forward. Small forward or power forward and put LaMarcus as center, something along those lines. But I think small forward is definitely the way to go. I think we have the 6th pick is from what I saw. So yeah, man. RJ Barrett would be ideal. Cameron Reddish would be nice. Okay, RJ Barrett is still available. So, oh, man. Okay, so we got Cam Reddish or RJ. I feel like RJ would probably be a better fit. He is 6'7". I know he's listed as shooting guard. We can definitely play small forward. Cam Reddish is 6'8". He would bring some scoring to this team too, man. So it's definitely between those two guys. Ooh, I don't know which one I want. 7'2" wingspan. I thought Cam Reddish was a bit shorter. So I'm actually feeling like he might be the right fit to go with here, guys. Oh my God, I don't know which one. They're both, he's got B offense, C defense, B- offense, C- defense. So yeah, I guess Cam Reddish is listed as a better player. Hey, you know what, man? That's who I'm going to take. Okay, rookie signing. So I got him out there. He's 77 overall. I also got Matur Maker, who is, I believe, an overseas player for 2 years. So I don't know if he'll be part of this video or not. Team player option. Jakob, definitely bring him back. Derek White, 71 overall. Don't really need him for any reason. Okay. And now let's get to, qualifying offers. Nothing with that. Free agency. I can't imagine we'll have a lot of money freed up because of, we got some big contracts with Mike Conley and also like LaMarcus Aldridge. But that's okay. Not anybody I really wanted all that much anyway. Backup point guard, we still got Patty Mills. Shooting guard, fine there. Backup small forward would be nice. I think I am going to throw an offer. I'm going to say Marcus Morris would be kind of nice to have as like a 6-man. That's a pretty decent contract. So, yeah, get him for 2 years on about $6 million. Small power forwards, nothing really there. Center, I'm sure I'll get somebody eventually. So, yeah, we got Marcus Morris out there. These rest of these guys, I don't care too much about. I do want to get a moratorium, though. And then, okay. So, these, as far as, like, affordable players, definitely need a backup center. Zaza, 70 overall. We got Boban, who actually does pretty decent in this game, so we'll throw him a little minimum contract right there. And he actually goes to the Houston Rockets, so he's got a lot bigger. I'll get Zaza, I guess. I know he's not the most loved player in the NBA, but he is 78 overall, brings a little hustle off the bench. Might be a good guy to mentor Jakob. If you want, oh my God, I'm trying to freaking talk about all these good things about these players and being little bitch asses. Mike Muscala, Willie Reed, I guess. Come on, man. Come on, Willie. Come on, Big Willie. Is that a name I want to say? Is that something you want to say? Probably not. Okay, we got Willie Reed. And I think we're probably pretty much good to go then. I guess I'll get Luke. I always like getting Luke for some reason. He is always pretty decent. So, okay, we got him on the team. Besides that, though, man, I think we're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so I found this trade right here that I actually like a lot. We do get to unload Patty Mills' contract right there because we have Dejounte for starting point guard. We got Lonnie Walker for backup shooting guard, so we don't really need him right there. We do have to give him a draft pick, though, but we do get Willie Cauley-Stein, also Scal Labissiere. This allows the Kings to unload some of their front court because they got a billion of those guys out there. They get a draft pick, and they also get Patty Mills, who could, do some things out there for them, scoring-wise at least. And then Willie Cauley-Stein probably ends up being our starting center over Jakob at this point. And yeah, man, so we got him. He's 80 overall. Last season, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block per game. A nice defense you got to have alongside LaMarcus Aldridge. I am going to put Reddish at small forward. Hopefully his rating doesn't change. And 82 overall, actually. Okay, so it actually goes up in rating. So that's cool. And then all of a sudden, man, Mike Conley, DeMar DeRozan, Cam Reddish for scoring. LaMarcus, Willie Cauley-Stein with Marcus Morris. We got Jakob Poeltl. We got Dejounte Murray and Scal Labissiere for power forward. Gonna go with the 9-man rotation. This team got a lot better just after one offseason. So, I wasn't sure if we can win the championship this video, but this team very well could get that done. Maybe not this season, but maybe after a season together, guys. Our depth is absolutely amazing out there. I'm absolutely loving it. So, wait, man. We gotta do something here. We gotta get Lonnie Walker some minutes. Damn, 75 overall only, though, man. Okay, how do I do this? I feel like Scal might lose out on his minutes here to get that done. You know what? I'm sorry, Scal. He's only 76 overall, so it's not like that I'm losing out like a big-time player. But I want to use Lonnie Walker a bit here. So we'll get him actually at a few more minutes out here, too. Get you at about 22. You at about 19. That's fine. And, yeah, man, that is the team we are going to go with. So let's go ahead, simulate this second season, and see after that horrendous first season if we can bounce back and get some W's. So a record of 53-28, definitely a better season this time around. One more game against the Golden State Warriors, finished with a L on the season, so you love seeing that. We got MVP going towards Stephen Curry, 38 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Nazir Little, rookie of the year, so our guy did not get it. Julius Randle, 6-man, Kawhi Leonard, defensive player, and Andrew Wiggins as the most improved player. So good for him, at least, for working things out. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third, so no San Antonio Spurs on that. Not anything, actually, man. What about All-Rookie, at least? Oh, my God, man. Our boy didn't even make All-Rookie? Wow, bro, that's kind of sketchy right there, unless he just wasn't scoring out there or something. Player stats on the season: DeMar DeRozan, 20 points, 5 assists. We got Mike Conley at 17 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, 17, 8, and 2 for LaMarcus. Cam Reddish looks like decent numbers to me, at least. Willie Cauley-Stein did okay, brought a little bit more scoring. Dejounte, yeah, those are the numbers he was putting up as a backup player. It's like you want him to start eventually, but I don't know, man. It depends how long it's going to take him to come back. So, first round of the playoffs, we do have the Dallas Mavericks. We are the 3rd seed, so anything can happen with that. Simulate current round and see how this goes for us. And I'm definitely thinking I need to consider trading Mike Conley after the season, though, because I might want to give that start to Dejounte for that last and final season of this rebuild. 4 games to 0, so we did sweep our team, so that's good. 29-8 for Luka Doncic, 21-3 and 7 for DeMar DeRozan, 19-6 for LaMarcus. Cam Reddish, great all-around numbers. All right, next up, OKC, simulate current round. And it looks like this is not going to end well for us. Oh my God, we're going to get swept, man. How you guys going to sweep a team and then get swept right away? I don't get it. If I'm lucky, Mike Conley will actually decline his player option. Although, I guess in that case, we don't get trade value for him. So, maybe I want him to actually accept it. Although, if you accept a player option, though, can you be traded? Or is that like a no trade clause thing? I'm not too quite sure about that. Toronto Warriors, we got the... Looks like Warriors winning 4 games to 2. We got Stephen Curry averaging 40 points in the finals. Getting finals MVP. Let's get to it, guys. Final season. Let's go straight to rookie signings. Not too worried about, the draft or nothing like that. And we end up getting Matthew Hurt, 72 overall player. We also get Matir Maker now, who's 77 overall. So, I don't know if I got a place for him in my lineup. If I don't, I'll use him for some trade value. Wow, DeMar DeRozan. What? The man going to decline your player option? Mike Conley, you might be playing a shooting guard at 6'1", or Dejounte might be there or something. Lonnie Walker's still on the team. I mean, he could play it too, though. Wow, man. I did not expect DeMar DeRozan to decline that player option like that. All right, well, we got some work to be done then. Because money-wise, I don't know what our situation is. We do have bird rights on him at least, so we can go with that. But there's just not a lot of good free agents offered up in this, this round of free agency. Everybody's literally, like, restricted, so it's hard to really get anybody out there. So, of course, I got to try to get DeMar DeRozan back. I'm going to throw him as much as I can because I don't want to risk losing out on him, guys. Like, I know he's 30. That's a lot of money for him, but, hey, it's the last season of the rebuild, so it's all good. He agrees to that. I could still cap hold Dejounte, so I hope he comes back to the team. If not, that would just kind of suck. But let's get on moratorium period here. And okay. So as far as players available, Dejounte's still there. We do have bird rights on him too, so we might as well just try to re-sign him because I don't want to risk losing him in this video. So we'll get him back. Oh, if he wants to come on the team, come on, man. Okay, there we go. So we got him for 3 years, $64 million. Which means I'm probably gonna trade away Mike Conley for something. Not quite sure what yet. You know what, man? Let's go ahead and just simulate to the beginning of the regular season and figure it out. Okay, so as far as trades for Mike Conley, I guess I could approve at the center position. That's something to look at. I mean, Cam Reddish, he is 86 overall. I was gonna say we use him off the bench, but I definitely don't want to use an 86 overall off the bench. So yeah, I'm thinking center is definitely where we gotta look at. Let's look at a trade for Mike Conley and Willie Cauley, see what that can get us out there. So we got Goran Dragic and Hassan Whiteside. Now, Dragic off the bench would be kind of cool. Hassan Whiteside, 88 overall. I mean, despite, how he was last year in the real NBA, he's still good in this game, so I'm definitely considering that. And so far, that is looking like the go-to trade. Andre Drummond, Reggie Jackson. So Drummond's a little bit better than Hassan Whiteside in this game. Reggie Jackson, not as good as Goran Dragic, but still not a bad backup point guard. Andrew Wiggins was most improved. So yeah, do I want Dragic, Hassan, or do I want Drummond and Reggie? In this case, it's like I don't got to give a draft pick, which doesn't matter for this, but still, think about long-term of this team. I think I'm going to go with the younger Andre Drummond. Plus, of course, I'm a Pistons fan, so why not give Drummond a chance on a different team? See what we can do out there. I feel like he'd be perfect to play alongside LaMarcus Aldridge with. Then all of a sudden, 81 overall Dejounte at point guard, 89, 86, 87, 89. That's an awesome starting five. Bench unit is great. Reggie Jackson will bring some good scoring off there. We're going to go with probably, a 9-man rotation. I definitely want Drummond playing a lot, grabbing some rebounds out there. Get him at about 35 a game. Reduce Jakob's minutes. Let's get DeRozan playing quite a bit too. I mean, really, our whole starting lineup is like, I want all these guys out there balling. So, yeah, man. Definitely our lineup got to play a lot. Yeah, we'll do this right there. And I like this a lot, man. Dejounte, 25 minutes. I feel like he could play a bit more. Sorry, Reggie, but you had your chance in Detroit. You're not exactly getting it done, so you're going to play a few minutes off the bench. But yeah, man, that's the starting lineup. Let's go ahead and simulate this third and final season and see if this is the team that can win it. See if Dejounte Murray, as the leader of this team, despite being set back by an ACL injury, can just have an amazing season. So a record of 57-24. If we get this last game, we got OKC 58 wins on the season. Simulate through Dave finished with a W on the season, guys. 58 wins. I'm happy about that. Is it championship material? I mean, yes, but when you're in the Super Western Conference like that, it could be difficult. Chris Paul getting MVP. Here's the rest of the awards for you guys to see real quick. Deion Waiters most improved. Greg Popovich, coach of the year, so that fares well for us. All NBA teams. None of our players making it, once again, unfortunately speaking, but hey, guys, it is what it is. We don't care about that. We are the #1 seed. That's awesome. Player stats. What do we got here? We got DeMar DeRozan, 22.6 assists. Typical DeMar numbers right there. Cameron Reddish at 19 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. LaMarcus playing great out there. Drummond with the double-double, playing defense. And then Dejounte having a career year at 13 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists per game, about 2 steals. Efficient field goal percentage-wise. 3-ball, 38%, average under 1 attempt per game, but that's okay. Doesn't really need to shoot them. Bench unit was great. So, yeah, guys, we might actually win this. We have the first round against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Simulate current round right here. Don't get swept. Come on, man. Don't get swept, guys. Don't get swept. 1 game to 1, 2-1. Okay, we good. 3-1, we good. 3-2, 3-2. No, come on, man. Don't do it, guys. Don't. Okay, got him 4 games to 3. Ugh. Closeout game 21, 5 and 3 for Reddish. Double-double for Drummond. Dejounte down here. Well, man. I mean, he got 8, 9, and 8. Like, that's what he does. So that's fine. Next up, Lakers. Simulate current round here. And got game 1. Got game 2. Got game 3. Hey, made it a sweep 4-0. What's up, LeBron? What's up, LeBron? And luckily, we actually have the 60 Phoenix Suns in the finals after they just upset the Golden State Warriors. But I really don't want to play Toronto. I really don't want to play Toronto. Simulate current round. All right, got game 1, got game 2, got game 3, and got game 4. Okay. So I also really don't want to play the Boston Celtics, but if I had to choose between the two when it comes to this game, I'll take the Celtics. What's their team looking like? Hayward. Oh, man, they got Zion on this team? They got so many forwards. Simulate current rounds. Got game 1, got game 2, got game 3. Hey, man, look at that, guys. We swept them 4-0. Final. Oh, man, this is just, guys, y'all better drop a like on this video right now, man. That is just too precious for my bitch-ass hearts. Dejounte Murray, despite having a torn ACL, comes back and wins Finals MVP. 15 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists per game. Shot 100% from 3. Probably only shot 1. Played amazing for us. Thank you all so much for watching, man. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.